Welcome to the 2024 GM Financial Parade of Lights Holiday Wishes, live in the heart of the historic downtown Fort Worth. Please welcome your hosts, CBS News Texas morning anchors Madison Sawyer and Carmen Blackwell.
Well, good evening and welcome to the 2024 GM Financial Parade of Lights. I'm Madison Sawyer alongside my co-host Carmen Blackwell, and we are thrilled to be here in the heart of downtown Fort Worth, right by the Convention Center, broadcasting live on the parade route near General Worth Square alongside literally thousands of other people this evening.
Yeah, you can literally feel the excitement here tonight. The excitement has been building and building. We're also excited. The crowds have started gathering about several hours ago, obviously to secure the very best seats and viewing locations and enjoy the beautiful downtown Fort Worth on this gorgeous evening. But before we get started, let's hear right from Fort Worth Mayor Maddie Parker and GM Financial CFO Susan Sheffield and the GM Financial studio right here in downtown.
Hello everyone, I'm Mayor Maddie Parker. Since 1983, the Parade of Lights has brought together families, friends, and neighbors from across our historic city to celebrate the holiday spirit. It is my pleasure, alongside Susan Sheffield, the Chief Financial Officer for GM Financial, to welcome you to the 42nd Annual Parade. No matter where you're watching from, we are united by the joy of the season and our love for Fort Worth. Now, over to Susan.
Thank you, Mayor Parker. As Fort Worth's largest downtown employer and a proud sponsor of the parade for the past 7 years, GM Financial is honored to bring this event to our community. The smiles and laughter today reflect the heart of our city. On behalf of our entire team at GM Financial, we wish you all a joyful and bright holiday season. May all your holiday wishes come true and enjoy the parade.
Thank you, Susan. And now, let's kick off the parade with dazzling floats, spirited marching bands, cheerful carolers, and all the joy of the 42nd Annual GM Financial Parade of Lights.
Thank you, Mayor Parker and Susan Sheffield. Now, we have been anxiously awaiting this year's parade to kick off, and the time has finally come. So let's see if we can get a reaction from the crowd behind us.
Let's look.
Fort Worth, are y'all ready?
Let's hear it. Oh, yeah. They certainly sound ready to me, Madison. Well, the parade has officially kicked off, and as tradition has it, let's pay our respects to our great nation with our national anthem. This is going to be performed by Fort Worth's very own superstar singer, Sophia Luttrell.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets are glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Another remarkable performance from Sophia. What a voice. This is Sophia's actually third time to perform the national anthem for the GM Financial Parade of Lights. It's amazing to see how she's grown and continued to develop as a singer and a performer over the years. And she certainly has a bright future ahead of her.
She certainly does. I mean, listen to her. So Sophia is a sophomore at Richland High School. You can see her almost every single Friday and Saturday night at the Cowtown Coliseum in Fort Worth Stockyards. From DFW to Branson, Missouri, Sophia's been delighting audiences with her extraordinary talent for years now. We'll be seeing much more of her later on this evening. Sophia will be actually performing live on Karen and Larry Anfin's Parade Float later on within our program.
And that's definitely something to stay tuned for, not to mention a host of other exciting holiday floats, performers, marching bands, and plenty of organizations with us here tonight. And in the spirit of this year's theme, Holiday Wishes, tonight's broadcast will actually feature some extremely heartwarming wishes made possible by Make-A-Wish North Texas. So let's go back to the GM Financial Studios to hear more about this incredible program.
Hello everyone, I'm Kelly Wyatt, Executive Vice President and Chief Digital Officer at GM Financial and Regional Council Member of Make-A-Wish North Texas. We are thrilled to showcase the Make-A-Wish Foundation, an organization that brings hope and joy to so many children and families. At GM Financial, we believe in making a difference. Supporting organizations like Make-A-Wish allows us to help create positive experiences for those who need it most. Tonight, we're joined by Andy Dunning, Vice Chair of the Board of Directors for Make-A-Wish North Texas. He's here to tell us more about the program and how you can get involved with Make-A-Wish.
Thank you, Kelly. Over the years, we've seen firsthand granting a wish provides not only a special day for the child, but also serves as a source of strength for their families. Let's take a look.
When a child is fighting for their life, there's one truth that touches us all. Every child deserves a childhood. A wish creates irresistible joy for a child when they need it most. It sets off a wave of unity as communities work together to brighten that child's life.
The whole spirit of what Make-A-Wish is and does, that isn't just life-changing for one individual or one family. That is world-changing.
Each wish is a reminder of the power of the community and how we can all make a difference. There are many ways to get involved. Volunteer your time, donate, even organize a fundraiser to support our mission.
Exactly, Andy. We encourage our GM Financial team members and the broader community to explore ways to give back, whether it's through corporate partnerships or individual contributions. Investing in our community is one of GM Financial's core values. We know that by supporting causes like Make-A-Wish, we help create stronger, more connected communities.
Make-A-Wish started in 1980 with one boy's dream to become a police officer, and his whole community rallied around him to make that happen. In 1982, our chapter was founded, and since that time, in Fort Worth alone, we've granted more than 3,200 wishes. Each wish is an opportunity to bring hope, joy, and strength to children battling critical illnesses. Tonight, we're going to see two remarkable stories that showcase the profound impact that we can make on a life of a child and their families, thanks to the generous support from the community. I invite you to join us on this inspirational journey. If you would like to learn about the many ways to get involved, simply use the URL you'll see displayed on the screen during our segments.
We're proud to stand alongside Make-A-Wish, and we're excited about the future and the many more wishes we can all help make a reality together. Thank you to everyone who continues to support this incredible organization. Together, we're making a difference, one wish at a time.
Well, making a difference, one wish at a time. What an amazing organization, of course, with so many inspirational stories. As they say, it truly does take a village. It's so encouraging to see how the North Texas community has really come together to support such a great cause. So tonight, what we're going to see throughout the broadcast, we'll meet two Make-A-Wish recipients, Luke and Kyle, and learn more about their remarkable journeys.
Yeah, and I've gotten a chance to meet both of them, and they are both remarkable young men, and it's so exciting that we're going to get to see wishes granted tonight. By the way, we're going to get a chance to see those boys on the parade route, too. They're going to be riding on the GM Financial Holiday Wishes float later in the program. And the GM Financial Parade of Lights is produced by Downtown Fort Worth Initiatives, Inc., whose mission it is to make downtown Fort Worth a vibrant place to live, to work, and to play.
Absolutely. So tonight's parade participants are competing for bragging rights in several categories, such as large professional floats, marching bands, equestrian units, walking units, and even balloons, too. Now, last year's grand prize was awarded to Ballet Folklorico de Fort Worth, and their float was titled The Beauty of Navidad in Mexico. So we're looking forward to seeing them once again right here tonight. Other award winners here tonight are Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the Fort Worth Zoo, and East Fort Worth Community Jazz Band.
All right, I hear the excitement.
So
Literally, it is coming right down the parade route right now. So it is time.
Okay.
It is almost time for the Fort Worth Parade of Lights to kick off. Now, Carmen, this is your first parade. What is it like? What's it been like?
I would imagine that I'm not the only first-timer here, too.
Yes, for sure.
Just being the first-timer here within the Fort Worth area, there are so many hospitable people. Everybody comes up to us, says hello to us. Everybody's smiling. The energy is just right. Everybody's in the holiday spirit, and that's exactly what we want to feel here at GM Financial Parade of Lights.
Yes, and it is such a fun time. This is my third year hosting the parade, and I can tell you that each year the excitement builds. The parade floats get even bigger, even brighter. This is the largest illuminated parade in Texas, and the fact that we wait until sunset so that all of those dazzling lights can be seen is amazing.
I will say this too, you know, everything is bigger in Texas. I'm a New Orleans girl, and we don't play about our parades. So this is really, I have a feeling, going to top things off for everything down in New Orleans. Here in Fort Worth, I hear Parade of Lights is certainly the parade to come to.
And we have to mention the forecast for today. We had a high of about 80. It's not necessarily holiday weather, but we are still feeling so festive being out here in downtown Fort Worth, enjoying all the sights and sounds. There are thousands of people lining the streets, and as we wait for the parade to just meet us here right in front of the convention center, you can just tell everybody's ready to kick off the holiday season.
It's a treat. You know, we've had street seats that people can get to. All of those are filled up. And then we've got people that are behind the street seats too, and then even behind that too as well. So it's so good to see thousands of families come out, obviously, to kick off the holiday season with us.
It's going to be a really, really fun night. Now, we've got horses, we've got carriages, we've got some old cars, some new cars, some GMC cars. We've got everything you could possibly want in a parade.
So you have obviously born and raised here in this area. Tell us, is this always kind of been one of your favorite events?
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a staple of the holiday season. I mean, folks literally make this such a tradition to come out and be here, have on their holiday festive outfits, even when it is 80 degrees outside. And it is. It's one of those, you know, you're in Fort Worth when you know the Parade of Lights is here, because it's something that we do better than almost any other town in the United States, and certainly the best in the state of Texas.
Sure. Something that I love doing with my family during the holidays was when we would go to holiday parades, the whole family would go. So I'm talking from the youngest kids in the family down to the parents, the grandparents, my great-grandparents. It is so special to see generations of families come out to kick off the holiday season right here in Fort Worth together. I've seen so many families walk by hand in hand. I mean, honestly, the entire family tree might as well be here. It's so good to see, though. It really is.
And we might want to mention, so we're right in front of the convention center. One of the reasons we're waiting is because the parade actually started closer to Sundance Square. It's making its way down right now towards the convention center, and then once it's here, we're going to really get things started. But for right now, we are just enjoying the fact that this is the kickoff.
Yeah, this is what this is all about. The sights and the sounds, the feeling, the energy. That's what we hope to give you tonight, is just a little bit of a taste of what the Parade of Lights really is like. If you're not able to make it and you want to watch back, you can watch it back time and time and time again, hopefully for the rest of the holiday season, too.
Yeah, we're broadcasting right now on TX 821, but we could also stream this parade on CBSNewsTexas.com. Again, GM Financial Parade of Lights live from downtown Fort Worth. It is a fabulous downtown area, and what a better place to host a parade, because one thing I love about downtown Fort Worth is it's so walkable. You can pretty much park and walk wherever you need to go. Look at all the cute kiddos with their festive gear on. Adorable.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, this is definitely a perfect location too. We feel a little bit of a breeze too, because like we said, it's a tad bit warm. But no, it's great to see everybody out. Look at all these folks that are sitting there with their hot chocolate ready to go, and some illuminated Santa hats too. Look at that. Oh, there we go.
And if you're
Christmas
thinking, is that
lights, too.
snow? No, that's bubbles. Someone has the most epic bubble blower I've ever seen. It is blowing thousands of bubbles, and it kind of gives that little iridescent in the air feel of snow. So it kind of puts us in the spirit.
I think I tasted a couple. We were walking by, and a couple flew in our mouths. So yeah, the bubbles tasted good. But you know what? It felt a lot like snow, which is what you want to feel like, obviously, during the holiday season. So that's great.
You know, I'm wondering if this parade is moving like 2 miles per hour.
I don't know. It's just trying to make sure that we see all the floats and we're able to take all the pictures and videos of it too. Just for memory's sake, it'll keep us to the next parade.
I do start to see a few of our Fort Worth PD motorcycles coming down. It does sound like the parade is getting closer. We can hear the crowd roar starting to get louder and louder as they make their way right here in front of the convention center. Here they are.
Our crowd is right here behind us as we're starting to kick things off here. So this is going to be exciting. What a thrill to see.
Yeah. Fort Worth PD leading the way at the GM Financial Parade of Lights. They're positioned right here in front of our broadcast booth, but you're about to see more and more parade floats. You're going to see high school marching bands. You're going to see dance teams, drill teams, all sorts of nonprofit organizations represented here tonight. And we know that at any point during the broadcast, if you see us cut away to a segment about Make-A-Wish or a little profile on one of these organizations, we do want to let you know you're not going to miss any part of the parade. We will make sure to bring you every single parade entrant as they come right past the convention center.
More importantly, we have a fabulous production team here with GM Financial. So obviously to broadcast this show for you live, and what you'll really see is smiling faces. And that is because how could you not see smiling faces when it comes to kicking off the holiday season? I mean, it only fits. It's only right. And of course, we're going to be showing you those smiling faces and that holiday cheer all night long.
All right. Do you hear the cheer?
I do. I hear the cheer. The cheer is cheering.
Going. There's horns honking. There it is. It is finally here. The 2024 GM Financial Parade of Lights. We are again celebrating 42 years of the parade, bringing joy of the holidays to over 100,000 cheering spectators here in downtown Fort Worth and on television and small screens everywhere.
That's right. So proudly carrying the colors for tonight's parade is our very own Fort Worth Police Mounted Patrol. Let's take a look at this Cowtown tradition.
This is Pete. He is a 16-year-old quarter horse. This guy over here, Gunner, he was a competitive barrel horse. This is Noodle, our youngest horse. He's 8 now.
The Mounted Patrol unit was established in 1972. Part of the reason for the Mounted Patrol was the mobility. Being high up there on the horse, you could see over crowds. The horses are really, to some people, they can be intimidating. They're huge animals, but I think they are so approachable when you put a police officer on there.
When you ride downtown, there's just so much going on. Noise, people, outside factors. You never have two new horses out together. That way, if that new horse sees something they're not comfortable with, they have a lead horse to trust and follow behind.
The police officers here are really invested in what they do. They really care about the animals. They really like being on a horse.
If you don't have that bond with your horse, you can get into some sticky situation out on the street. The Fort Worth Mounted Patrol has been a part of the Parade of Lights for a decade, something that we talk about and look forward to every year.
I think it's a great opportunity to showcase our unit. It's a big deal for us, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Fort Worth's rich culture and mounted patrol unit. They can be seen on patrol all around the city, as well as appearing in community events just like this one. So let's give them a big warm welcome.
And right behind them comes the lead band for tonight's parade, the Paschal High School Marching Band. The Paschal Band is celebrating its 102nd anniversary in 2024 and has a rich tradition in concert, marching, and jazz. Drum majors for the band are Ty Wilburn, Lily Gunderson, Anna Johnson, and Daniel Sassano. Director of the bands is Lance Walker. Associate directors are Jonathan Strahan, Daniel Rubiano, and Colin Caldwell. And the principal of Paschal High School is Mr. Troy Langston. Let's hear him just a little bit.
Incredible to see. Well, along with its title sponsorship, GM Financial is the official vehicle sponsor of this year's parade, if you didn't already know. Leading tonight's parade is the electrifying 2024 GMC Hummer EV SUV. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. Many GM vehicles are manufactured at GM's assembly plant right here in Tarrant County, including the Chevrolet Tahoe, and Suburban, GMC Yukon, Yukon XL, and who could forget the luxurious Cadillac Escalade.
And up next in the parade, we cannot let him go by without saying who it is, the parade Grand Marshal. Let's meet this year's Grand Marshal, Texas Rangers, Evan Carter.
Since 1972, the Texas Rangers have been a staple of North Texas, drawing the attention of baseball fans far and wide. 10 Rangers have been inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame, and in 2023, the Texas Rangers won their first World Series. This year, the Texas Rangers have partnered with downtown Fort Worth to select a Grand Marshal for this year's holiday parade. And that Grand Marshal is none other than Evan Carter. Born and raised in Elizabethton, Tennessee, a town of just 14,000 people, Carter stands at 6'2". He swings left-handed, throws right-handed. Carter joined the Rangers in 2023 and at 21 years old became the youngest Ranger to hit a home run in a postseason game. Downtown Fort Worth Initiatives presents to you the 2024 GM Financial Parade of Lights Grand Marshal, Evan Carter.
Simmons, Gary Fates, and Manny Ramirez, with all citizens and visitors of Tarrant County a joyous holiday season and best wishes for this new year.
And right behind them, we have Clearwater Plumbers, voted one of DFW's favorite plumbers in 2024 by the Star-Telegram, celebrating over 20 years together as a family-owned and operated service company. Clearwater proudly serves the entire Fort Worth area and surrounding neighborhoods.
Look at that thing. How many people are on this thing?
Look at that.
Hey, everybody. They're waving. Oh, they look great. And you hear that crowd cheering too? Everybody is pumped up, and this is a classic that you're listening to right now. Who doesn't know this song? You can't help but sing it. Okay, well, now introducing the Northside High School Steer Cheerleaders, accompanied by the Northside Stirring Spurs dance team. These teams, obviously so hardworking, high-energy cheer and drill teams to introduce you to. Their favorite thing to do is make people smile and get the crowd all hyped up. Their goal is to get the students and the community more involved with the school spirit and events.
It always surprises me how many people are able to get lights on their body in all sorts of different ways. Again, this is the largest illuminated parade in North Texas, and these kids and adults alike are doing great.
Girls.
Now, right behind them is going to be the Northside High Marching Band, located in North Fort Worth, right near the historic Stockyards. Northside has a proud tradition of excellence in performing arts. Drum majors are Aiden Randall and Jonathan Macias. The band is under the direction of band directors Abel Capiera and Andrew Golden, and the principal is Mr. Antonio Martinez. Let's listen to them.
You know, I always love looking at the floats. But I also love to listen to the bands too.
All right.
My favorite thing is listening to all of the incredible bands when it comes to holiday parades. Are always my favorite.
Oh, look at that big Dalmatian. What does that mean?
Every kid is turning their head in panic. Right now, they're so excited. Well, here comes engine number 3. This vehicle proudly served the community of Benbrook for over 25 years as the primary response engine for the city of Benbrook. Engine number 3 was officially retired from active service in 2013 and was soon inducted into the Benbrook Historical Society and became an official parade truck for the city of Benbrook. How cool is that?
And here's the deal. It may have been retired from service, but we can promise
like
the horn is still working just as good as it did back in 2013. It's incredible to see all the different floats.
Hey, everybody. They're waving too. That's awesome.
All right, up next is the Texas Brahmas Baseball Club, established in 2023 from Saginaw, Texas, where baseball turns into family. Hold on, Christmas spirit. I think there's a Grinch among us. Do you see Mr. Grinch?
Oh, I see Mr.
Making
Grinch.
his way on the parade route.
And mighty green he is. Still green as we left him last year.
But the Texas Brahmas are absolutely knocking it out of the park. Look at that. Amazing.
So much fun. Hey, talk about lights. How many lights are on this one?
Quite a few hundred.
I don't even want to know. My goodness. And they look incredible. Everybody's smiling and waving too, which of course we obviously love to see. And it even looks like some snow here again, or is that bubbles?
I think it's more bubbles.
I think it's more bubbles. That's okay. Bubbles and snow, same thing here in Texas. We'll take it. This is awesome.
And as the Texas Brahmas Baseball Club makes its way down the street, we do have another incredible entry right behind it.
That's right. Now, up next, cruising down the parade route is none other than Sweet Dreams Car Club. That's going to be a Fort Worth-based car club. It's established in 1997 that restores and also customizes lowriders and classic cars. Super popular here in Fort Worth. Sweet Dreams is a custom car club for all car enthusiasts, from lowriders to classics to motorcycles and so much more. They obviously are wishing everyone happy holidays and more from their charismatic, colorful, and creative mechanical elves that they have there.
And you may still be seeing a little bit of the baseball team making its way. There were so many young men and women baseball players that were on that float. But now you're going to start to see those amazing low riders. Again, this is the Sweet Dreams Car Club.
Sweet rides.
Look at them putting on a performance. It's incredible.
You ever taken a ride in one of these things?
I have not, but it looks like fun. And oh my goodness, again, with the illumination, I mean, the creativity that each of these entries bring to making sure that they are as bright as possible and as, honestly, joyful as possible, too.
Hey, and I'm sure everybody is enjoying seeing them stroll on by and say, ooh. I know I can't help myself, too. It looks so cool.
It's
I wish
amazing.
I could ride shotgun in one of these things.
Also, I do wonder, as they drive home, are they still illuminated? do they
Do you illuminate down the highway?
Is that
really
even,
be in the highway.
Is that even allowed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that legal?
Can you do that?
We'll have to ask one of the hundreds of Fort Worth police that are down here with us. All right, well, as the parade excitement gets underway, the GM Financial Parade of Lights, I think it's fair to say, is in full swing, and we are just getting started. But we do want to introduce you to Luke Wagner, our very first Make-A-Wish recipient, and hear a little bit of his story.
There's not a minute that goes by that he's not telling somebody about his trains, his train house, or just how special it is. He'll call me out here on the monitor. Hey, Mom, come here. And he'll just want me to take a picture of him. He's like, take a picture of me in my train house and put it on Facebook.
Because of Luke's seizures and everything, he definitely doesn't get to have the independence that a normal 16-year-old kid has.
This is a place that, he knew was going to be his own. And the second he stepped in that door, he was the boss, and he has been ever since.
This is a real engineering hat.
More than anything, I think he never lost his sense of humor during any of it at all, the whole time.
I run 2 trains because I have multiple tracks on a layout. But once I'm in getting to those details.
I'm telling you, it was a bright light in a really dark time for that kid.
I think it's the best thing for any parent to see their kid happy like that.
What an incredible, heartwarming story. I actually got a chance to meet Luke and his mom, and let me just tell you, they are so excited to be participating in the parade tonight. And just a quick note, we are bringing you the entire parade throughout the broadcast tonight, so you are not going to miss any of the excitement from the parade route as we do cut away to these holiday wishes segments. And look at the party going on behind us. I mean, man.
Oh, look at this one. Well, I love a good party too, especially during the holidays. Here we have one of TCU's most iconic traditions, the Froghorn, as you just heard, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. The 3,000-pound symbol of Horned Frog Pride has been energizing fans with the unmistakable blast for 3 decades now. They're proudly maintained by the spirited TCU Rangers.
Now, the TCU holiday celebration continues with their beautiful float celebrating TCU in where else? Whoville. Now, riding on the float are students from the Ann Burnett Marion School of Medicine at TCU, which officially opened its new facility earlier this year right in Fort Worth's Medical District. This state-of-the-art medical school is training the next generation of innovative and compassionate physicians dedicated to transforming healthcare and improving lives.
We love to see it. Well, coming up next for you, these mentors from the Big Brothers, Big Sisters come from many backgrounds, united by their mission to defend a child's potential. Just like the members of the Star Wars 500 and the First Legion, you too can actually help defend a child's potential by showing them a galaxy full of possibilities. All you got to do, visit bbbstx.org to learn more.
Big Brothers and Big Sisters does so much in North Texas, and it's so incredible to see not only some of the mentors, but some of the mentees out here tonight. Now, our next entry coming right behind all those lightsabers is going to be another really exciting chapter, but we got to get some stormtroopers out of the way, it looks like.
Yeah, come on.
There we go. There's the stormtroopers.
Slow rolling. They want to make sure everybody sees these costumes and these lightsabers is what it really is.
They look awesome.
Where the force is strong.
Yes.
The force be with you. We love to see it.
Look at that. It's amazing.
Is that Darth Vader?
I think so. It's hard to tell with all the lights around him.
How cool is this? Everybody is loving this one.
Yeah. Some little mini stormtroopers. We love it. A Mandalorian. I'm sorry. I'm obviously not a Star Wars fanatic, but they look fabulous.
They look great. Oh, we've got a little choreography to go here too with the lightsabers. Come on, drill team. How much fun is this?
All right, and right behind them we have the next entry, which is going to be the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Inc. Psi Zeta chapter. which is going to be the first and only to hold a constitutional bond. The auxiliaries Zeta Amica of Fort Worth and youth serve with them in Greater Fort Worth. They look fabulous too.
They certainly do. We love to see them all filing one by one behind each other in this parade route this evening. Introducing, or coming up next for you, Crescent Moon Belly Dance Racks. Now watch as they all light up the parade with illuminated Isis wings here.
I see them off in the distance. They are coming up right now.
Look at these, wow.
I mean, look at that. That's fabulous.
Come on, this is gorgeous.
And again, we do want to point out, it is 80 degrees, so they are probably the most comfortable of everyone out here.
Yeah, out of everybody out here.
They are certainly dressed for the 80-degree weather that we're experiencing out here tonight.
And they get to flap their wings just for a little extra breeze.
Yeah, look how fabulous.
Beautiful how they're all lit up like that. We love to see it. The unique blend of the classic and modern belly dance styles here is sure to enchant everyone down the route, and we certainly love to see it here too.
All right, here, let's talk about one of Fort Worth's very best and finest. That is going to be the big Fort Worth welcome that we need to give to Downtown Engine Truck number 1. It's called the big one for a reason. The 100-foot-tall platform ladder truck driven by Fort Worth's bravest and ridden by many of our much-appreciated local firefighters represents a fully equipped and highly skilled array of first responders. A big thank you to Fort Worth Fire.
Of course, and for all that they do here too. Look at all those people standing up in the bucket. They're on top of the ladder up top. How cool is that? This is every kid's dream, by the way, is to get on a fire engine. And here they are in the largest illuminated parade in Texas, which is so cool.
And it really is. I mean, the support that this parade has from not only Fort Worth Fire, but Fort Worth PD. I mean, our men and women in blue have been out here all day prepping for this parade, literally blocking off streets, working traffic, but then also making sure that we're all safe and sound as we are out here having the fun time that we are kicking off the holiday season.
Certainly. Again, a huge thank you to everyone over at Fort Worth Fire. So let's see what we have coming up next for you here, because I can hear the cheers behind me. Let's see what we have coming up. Here comes
dinosaurs.
Dinosaur Land, everybody. An educational and interactive museum showcasing the history of dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures. Dinosaur Land has numerous, look at all these numerous animals. They're fiberglass, they're life-size dinosaurs to give children an amazing and also an educational experience here.
They look fabulous, and those dinosaurs look like they could literally just come up and just take a little snap out of you. Oh, we're picking up the pace a little bit.
It's okay. My son is freaking out right now. I think every little boy loves dinosaurs right now.
All right, and coming up right behind them are some more fabulous floats and some more fabulous marching bands. We've also got some really exciting horses still on their way to making their way down the streets of downtown Fort Worth.
Don't you go anywhere. We've got so much coming up. We are broadcasting the entire Parade of Lights here for you. You're not going to miss a single thing. We'll make sure of it.
And how special is it that tonight's theme is all about, honestly, what the holidays are all about, which is just thinking of others, thinking of those wishes that maybe somebody you know needs, and granting those wishes. And that's what Make-A-Wish North Texas is all about. Now, that brings me to the next float, which you're going to see some royalty, and that's because we do want a big welcome to Lily Roberts, Miss Fort Worth's teen, and A.V. Taylor, Miss Fort Worth. They will be competing in the Miss Texas Teen and Miss Texas competitions next summer in Richardson. Now, Lily and A.V. do hundreds of hours of volunteer work in the community, and so it's safe to say they're both going to be on Santa's nice list. But a good luck to them as they are heading to the state competition this next summer.
So good to see them out in the community, obviously, on this beautiful Sunday night here, too. We certainly love to see them. Well, let's talk about the energy here, too. It is certainly filled. We've got some more lights that are coming in.
It looks like we've got Crowley ISD coming down with their entry.
Yeah, this is Crowley ISD cheerleaders from North Crowley High School, Richard Alley Middle School, H.F. Stevens Middle School, Summer Creek Middle School, Crowley Middle, all here tonight representing Crowley ISD.
And they look fabulous. They look the part. You know, one of the things that I bet is so exciting is for those younger girls to be able to be part of this parade and know, you know what of these days, we're going to be leading this parade.
Yeah, put them in the front early.
Yeah.
They'll be leading the whole thing in a few years, I guarantee it. Oh,
and we've got some Santa's little helpers with some elves coming down as well. How fun is that?
Yeah, little tutus all lit up with Christmas lights on them. Don't you see? If you can walk on over to the TV, you might want to see this one. These are so cute. One of the cutest costumes I've seen all night.
Have you ever been in a parade?
You know, I actually was on dance team in high school and college. And so I did a little two-step down the street with my little boots on.
Okay.
Could you see it?
I could totally see it. Now, let me just tell you, I was not in a parade dancing. I was riding on a horse.
Of course you were. Oh, you.
So I was in the parade on a horseback. Yes,
especially horses.
I love a good animal. Okay, looks like these are some more Crowley cheerleaders. These girls are not walking down the street. They're riding in style in a nice pickup truck that's all illuminated.
That's my kind of girl. They found the cheat code. They said, hey, listen, I'm too cute to walk.
Hi.
Put me in the back of a tailgate, and I'll be in the parade.
Put my walking shoes on, and I'll be there too. Okay, behind them.
What do we have next?
We've got more Panthers. We've got so many Panther cheerleaders coming down the parade route right now.
You did say Crowley ISD was definitely in the house, and they certainly are here.
We mentioned that there's middle schoolers, elementary schoolers, and high schoolers, and they are all. I love how also they all have different themes. It's
very
so cute.
well represented tonight. We certainly love to see them come out and also obviously participate in this year's Parade of Lights, just because there's so many smiling faces, and they just help to spread the holiday cheer too.
Yes. So they're certainly getting the crowd all cheered up here. And right around the corner from them is the Fort Worth Fire Department's Community Risk Reduction Program, which is dedicated to enhancing public safety through proactive education and outreach initiatives. Their mission is to reduce preventable injuries, accidents, and even deaths by empowering the community with the knowledge and tools needed to stay safe. They collaborate with schools, senior centers, and community organizations across Fort Worth, all to bring a variety of targeted safety initiatives designed for all ages. Now, as they get closer, we've been hearing them make sure that the horn is still working, so I'm wondering if they're going to test the horn.
I don't know. You know, it's been a little too long since we've heard the horn. I'm kind of starting to get a little worried now. Can we hear the horn? Think maybe if we do this? Give the horn. There we go. Look at us. We know how to rowdy a crowd up. I know that's for sure. We love to hear the horn, by the way. We love to hear it. That makes us excited. Well, leading the way tonight for Mosla Shriners is the Flying Fez Tahoe here. These Shriner volunteers, they put their caring for children into action, and they make sure they prioritize it too, first and foremost. They're responsible for transporting children and their parents to the Shriner Hospital in Galveston at no cost. Get this, incredible, to the families. That is incredible. The Mosla Shriners are a purpose-driven fraternity with a meaningful impact. The fraternity was established as Shriners Children's at its official philanthropy in 1922, and it continues to support it till this day.
And look at them doing their performance right now. It's almost like they've done this parade a time or two. They are always a crowd favorite for sure. They bring the energy, they bring the excitement, and then right behind them is a real treat. It is going to be the Mosla Shriners and their parade favorite, Carvettes. Now, the Carvettes were formed in 1979 for nobles who enjoys participating in parades but prefers riding and performing in a Corvette-like automobile. So you're seeing the Corvette lead the way, but then behind them is
these little cool cars right behind.
The little Carvettes.
Aren't
they cute?
Do you think I could fit in one of these?
I think you absolutely could.
Is probably no. But they can, and that's all that matters. We love to see all their smiling
They look
faces.
great. Hi, everybody.
This is a crowd favorite, too.
I mean, why would it not be? It's almost like bumper cars.
Hey, just put this car underneath my tree, this Corvette, and I'll be a happy camper all year long.
And by the way, there's a lot of Corvettes going by us. There are at least a dozen, maybe more. I lost count as they were getting settled all going down the street here.
This guy's stopping just to make sure he tells everybody hi.
So sweet.
We love guys that stop and say hi and make sure everybody is feeling down the high
They're picking up some speed too. They're flying by.
They're going pretty fast. Oh, we love to see that too. Well, following right behind the Corvettes is the Mosla Bedouin Band. The Mosul Bedouins, originally they charted back in 1946. This is one of the oldest units in existence and serves some of the same purposes as our namesake. The Bedouins are very active in raising funds for the shrine hospitals for children.
So let's take a listen as they do make their way right by our broadcast booth.
Oh, that's simple.
The horn works and the cymbal works.
Got everything working for this parade. I love it.
Okay, up next we have a really special treat. This is Holiday Presents a Keys by GM Financial float featuring Kennedy Summers, co-host of Our 2 Cents, a Keys by GM Financial podcast. But first, let's hear from Kennedy at a recent event in Grapevine.
Hi, I'm Kennedy with Keys by GM Financial, our financial wellness program, and tonight we're in Grapevine, Texas at the Palace Theater sponsoring the Zach Mears Flashes of Magic show. We're going to be chatting with the community about budgeting, shopping for the holidays, and a little bit of magic. So let's see what they have to say. So a lot of people can get stressed coming close to the holidays and will start to scramble. What is one of your tips for that last minute shopping and late spending?
If you don't consider it late, your Black Friday sales are going to be pretty good. A lot of people I know have their gifts before Black Friday, but if you can wait until after Thanksgiving, that's cutting it close to last minute. Usually you can find some good deals there.
What is your secret to not overspending and going over those gift-giving limits?
I try to stock up on gifts throughout the year a little bit each month, starting in the summer leading up to Christmas, so it's not one burst in December.
There are a lot of hidden costs. What are some that you have encountered during the holidays that maybe you didn't think about?
We usually do the envelope philosophy. That's helped us save a lot of money because I think when you have cash and you spend the cash and you see the cash go, you actually value it a little bit more than swiping a credit card.
Wow. Well, we have witnessed some breathtaking magic here tonight, but it doesn't have to end here. Discover the magic of financial wellness by visiting our free financial literacy resources by visiting keysbygmfinancial.com. Have a great night.
And there's Kennedy alongside Mish Harrison and the Keys live team at GM Financial and her daughter, Charlie. Now you can go ahead and give yourself the gift of financial well-being by visiting keysbygmfinancial.com today for access to dozens of free financial resources.
Oh, I love that. Well, let's show you what we have coming up. Please welcome the Dallas Derby Devils. They're celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. Happy that they're celebrating it with us. With 160 members, including juniors and adults, they're a powerhouse in the roller derby community. And they're now recruiting skaters and fans, just in case you're interested. The new year is coming up. I don't know if that's on your bucket list, but all you got to do is visit derbydevils.com to learn more about the big things that are planned for their 20th season.
And I love how there are folks of all ages out there on their roller skates, just skating down the streets of Fort Worth.
Put your skates on as a little girl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the cute gingerbread man.
Gingerbread wants to come and play, too.
And that brings us right to our next entry is the Townley Pep Squad. Established in the fall of 2023 by Miss Ashley Morgan, this group represents an exciting development at the elementary level in Everman ISD. Now, as the first cheerleading and pep squad in the district's elementary schools, the Townley Pep Squad embodies core values of leadership, academics, service, teamwork, and accountability. The Townley Pep Squad is accompanied by the Townley Elementary School staff and the Townley Elementary clubs.
So sweet.
They look great.
I don't know if this is choreography that they had to remember, but that's one thing I was never good at.
Hey,
that's why they put me in the back.
Park.
I would just make up my own routine, and they were like, okay, Carmen. But these girls, these little ladies, they are doing fabulous. And we love to see their little illuminated skirts, too.
And by the way, we want to point out, as they make their way, they've also got not only the girls walking in front, but they've got a pickup truck with a beautiful gingerbread house that they've made.
Oh, look at him sitting here, too. They're squatting down in that little flatbed trailer in the back. So cute, too. Okay, well, coming up next, we have got something else incredible in store for you. If you can walk on over to your TV, take a look at this one. Here comes 2023's Parade Grand Prize recipient, Ballet Folklorico de Fort Worth, promoting Mexican heritage and encouraging multicultural understanding by teaching culture and history through dance and music to both youth and adults alike, thereby preserving traditions and also instilling pride, which is very important to all of Dallas-Fort Worth. Ballet Folklorico de Fort Worth teaches students the artistry of the traditional folkloric dance originating straight from Mexico.
And let's point out, they were the grand prize recipient of last year's GM Financial Parade of Lights, so they probably upped the ante a little bit this year. It looks beautiful as ever.
And they upped the party, too.
They might be a candidate for this year's grand prize recipient, too. Look at them. They look fabulous.
Everybody was like, you know what? Today is the day, and we're going to win this year. That's what they said.
All right, and right behind them, you know, we love a little music. So how about I try my hand at a little rap or two? All right, now here's the lowdown on GI Glow. They're the kings of light, and they steal the show. Veteran founded with the holiday beat, from homes to big biz, they bring the heat. No job too big, no home too small. Here it comes to lighting, they'll outshine them all.
The best thing you've said to me all night. Can we record this? I just want to make sure I can play it back because it's goofy and I love it when you do. That's very nice, Madison. But don't quit your day job, sis. We'll keep anchoring. Up next is Guardianship Services Incorporated, this local nonprofit celebrating 40 years serving vulnerable and at-risk adults in Tarrant County. They offer financial exploitation prevention, money management, abuse prevention and education, benefits enrollment, and guardianship services support as well.
Incredible work that they do in the community, and following them is a real treat. They are the Gypsy Soul of Texas, an organization dedicated to promoting gypsy and gypsy cross horses. So you're seeing some furry four-legged friends there. That's because the gypsy horse, it's a small draft type horse originating from the UK. They can range in size from 13 to 16 hands. They're beautiful and majestic. And while primarily bred to pull the gypsy bardos, gypsy horses excel in many equine activities. Their gentle and steady disposition make them ideal all-around family mounts. And by the way, let's just point out, they're wearing bright lights. Some of them have on jingle bells.
Oh, yeah, but you can hear them coming.
And they're doing great.
They sound like little reindeers.
Yeah. Oh.
That'll put you in the festive spirit.
And we have a little crew behind them, too.
I see wheelbarrows. What else do we see?
They're the pooper scoopers. Oh, the parade of horses wouldn't be the same without our pooper scoopers. So wishing you a Merry Christmas and a bucket full of those, let's call them gypsy horse nuggets.
Okay, well, you can see this truck right here behind you, so I'm assuming that you can guess what this is going to be, too. Up next, we have the Fort Worth Zoo, but first, let's meet some of their stars.
This is Alta. She's a hyacinth macaw, and she is 33 years old. Alta is not camera shy. She's very curious. Do you like meeting new people? Yeah. She knows how to do a rope climb. They have these specialized feet, as you can see her balancing on my arm just like a tree branch. She really enjoys being in front of an audience. She knows how to ham it up.
So we do a lot of training with our animals here. Alistair flies on cue, which is a great opportunity for us to show our zoo guests some of those natural behaviors. With an owl, that's particularly neat because they actually have silent flight, so they make no noise at all while they fly. We have 7 vertebrae, but owls have between 10 and 12, depending on the species, and that's what allows them to turn their heads so far around. There are so many things that I love about my job. No matter what age you are, the zoo is a fun place for everybody to come and get connected with wildlife, enjoy time outside.
We're here to bridge that gap, to provide experiences just like seeing these animal ambassadors right now, or seeing the animals out on exhibit.
And you know, the Fort Worth Zoo isn't just a local family favorite. It's regularly named one of the best in the world. It is home to nearly 7,000 animals, and the zoo is committed to strengthening the bonds between humans and the environment and conserving species across the globe. Look at that beautiful giraffe.
Oh, gorgeous.
And right behind them is the Fort Worth Police Department. Under the leadership of Chief Neil Noakes, the Fort Worth Police Department is dedicated to serving and protecting our communities. So many of the men and women in blue are out here tonight. They have over 1,700 sworn officers. They work around the clock every single day to ensure the safety of almost 1 million Fort Worth residents and visitors.
Santa baby, I see this shirt. It's glowing up and it's sparkly. And of course, we can't forget Rudolph the Red-Nosed
And that siren's working too.
There we go. We see. Thank you for, he honked it for us and gave us a little cheer. We love to see it. Okay, well now coming up, joining Karen and Larry Anthem, their beautifully decorated floats celebrating the joy of Christmas, are Fort Worth City Council members Alan Blaylock, representing District 10, Michael Crane, representing District 3, and Carlos Flores, representing District 2. Performing on the float this evening is the lovely Sophia Latrell.
We heard her sing the national anthem earlier, and she's still blowing us all away with her talents. Okay, up next, this isn't quite your average float. This is the Studio 80 pirate ship sailing in. Fort Worth's only all-80s dance club has won numerous awards as the top dance club in DFW over the last 15 years. And tonight, the Shining Stars present the one and only Dr. Rock with special guest Cher, performed by Rhonda Medina. Let's listen in.
Cher sounds fantastic.
Merry Christmas from Cher herself.
That is awesome. Okay, established back in 1970, the Fort Worth Bicycle Association has become one of the largest bicycling clubs here in North Texas, with members who ride bikes for recreation, fitness, sport, bicycle endurance events, competitive cycling events, you name it, even triathlons too. So the club has riders of all fitness levels, skill levels, and ages, as you can see here too. The cycling club, they offer recreational bike rides at Fort Worth and the surrounding area for all levels, allowing a lot of these riders to choose the rides that best suit their riding skills.
And I love that there was a bicycle built for two as well. Do you think we could ride tandem on a bicycle?
I don't think anybody wants to see us trying to get on a bike. To me personally, but
it's been a while. They say you never forget how to ride a bike, but it's been a while.
I think it's possible.
All right, well, we're going to welcome the Benbrook High School Marching Band, wishing you the happiest of holidays. Let's take a listen to their talents.
Next is Apex Capital, proud to be America's favorite factor, providing full-service factoring for truckers nationwide.
And following right behind them, we have the East Fort Worth Community Jazz Band, which is a volunteer nonprofit organization with musicians from all parts of the Metroplex that share a passion for music. Now, you're still seeing the Apex float there, but let me tell you, the group that's following right behind them is going to be sounding and looking fabulous. There they are, the East Fort Worth Community Jazz Band. Their mission is to present free concerts to the community throughout the year and raise money to give scholarships. Last year, they gave out $8,000. Let's listen to them.
$8,000 in scholarship funding. And that's incredible, because we certainly love the sound of a good jazz band. Okay, up next, making its way now, is the Fort Worth Model A Ford Club. The club was formed back in 1962, and it consists of over 225 family memberships now. Each car is lovingly decorated by their families, and many have names just like a family member, really, consisting of Ford cars and trucks manufactured from 1928 to 1931. This Model A Ford Club has been participating in the GM Financial Parade of Lights for many, many years now. Always the stars of the show. Everybody loves to see them. They love to wave and honk their horns too. Certainly a characteristic sound made by the horns.
Let's do it. Ready?
Ready?
Auga! Auga!
You're right? Okay. Auga.
All right, well, what an exciting night it has been, and we have so much more to come. But now we want to introduce you to Kyle and let you hear his Make-A-Wish story.
I'm honored to share a story about one of our amazing Wish kids who is still waiting for his wish. You'll see that joy can radiate even when life takes an unexpected turn.
Kyle got diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when he was 5 years old.
That's when you were in my belly.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. You don't see your head
That's your
right
head
there.
right there. It can be challenging at times. Do what we can just to make it feel as normal as possible.
Yeah, every Tuesday, I get off work, and I work at Lockheed at Fort Worth, and get off, pick them up, drive them to Dallas Children, 4-hour infusion, to come back.
Yeah, every Tuesday for like 3 years. He's a funny little guy sometimes.
He's always been a good child, to be honest. Animals have always loved him. Like I said, they come up to him.
If we go to a friend's house or anything like that, he doesn't ask about the people. He asks about the animals. It's just always been his passion, animals.
In my own zoo, I'd have like tigers, lions, hyenas, tropical animals. I'd be an animal. I'd probably choose to be like a shark. Probably like a great white because I could swim around, eat fish all day.
I always had known about Make-A-Wish, and I always wondered if that was something that we could possibly do, but he was very young still, so about 6 years old I started asking him, hey, Make-A-Wish, what if you could pick anything in the world, what would you want to do? And that's when we talked about the zoo, and he's always telling me, I want to go to the best zoo, and so after we did all our research and kind of learned as much as we could about it, decided San Diego Zoo because it's very accessible and they have tons of animals, and I just really think he would enjoy it.
Okay, certainly such a sweet young man here. We'll hear more about Kyle's story later on within our program. But just a reminder, we're bringing you this entire parade throughout tonight's broadcast. You won't miss any of the excitement from the parade as we present to you these holiday wishes segments.
Yeah, and we have seen so many different floats of all shapes and all sizes. We've seen young and old in this parade, but everyone has such an excitement for this parade and for the holiday season. Our next entry is going to be the International Order of the Rainbow for Girls is up next, and an organization that's dedicated to girls ages 11 through 20, and they've been around for over a century. Their mission is to develop the girl into the best woman that she can be through leadership and lessons in character, as well as leading her peers. Local assemblies are in Fort Worth, that'd be Chapter 15, Arlington, Chapter 96, and Burleson, Chapter 374.
You know, I love these organizations just because they simply do help to groom and really pick up and uplift and encourage young women today, obviously, to be their best selves. And we certainly love to see that, too. Well, let's show you what we have coming up next. If it could roll on through here.
We have the Girl Scouts of Texas, Oklahoma Plains represented here. Oh, nope, it's Hank FM, 92.1 Hank FM. How can we miss that old Texas country music? They sound great. 92.1 Hank FM is your home for real country music from the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. Wishing you and your loved ones a happy and merry holiday season from everybody at 92.1 Hank FM.
Everybody says they love old country, and I have to agree. Okay, coming up next, Reader Distributors have been fueling Santa's sleigh right here in Fort Worth since 1973. With over 51 years of experience, they specialize in providing high-quality fuel, oil, and shop equipment to meet all of your needs. So choose Reader Distributors and experience the quality and reliability that has made Reader a name that you can trust for the last 5 decades.
And this next float is hard to miss. Sponsored by Dr. Marie Holiday is Big Bird, and an adorable member of the Muppet family. Big Bird stands over 25 feet tall. In fact, you're going to notice he kind of has to do a little Big Bird limbo to make it underneath some of our lights in the skyways of downtown. A big thank you to Doc Holiday, and a big welcome back to Fort Worth, Big Bird.
Yeah, it looks like you did a little head nod at us, but I think it might have just been a little bit of a gusty wind there, too. I'd love to see that. Okay, coming up next for you, though, we want to introduce you the exceptional pride of Crowley High School, the award-winning and mesmerizing Crowley High School Talonette drill team, masterfully led by Amber Evans and Brianna Webster. Take a look at these girls, too. Don't you? I love seeing drill teams, dance teams, marching bands. It just gets me back into the spirit, obviously, of being in school all over again.
They look fabulous.
Yeah, they do look fabulous. I love the boots.
The Talonette drill team.
And the little tassels, too. The shiny palms. I love the whole get-up. The hats, even.
I know. They were already illuminated maybe before the parade. They already looked bright. And there we have the Crowley High School Mighty Eagle Band following right behind them. It is the largest and loudest spirit organization in Crowley with the Crowley High School Mighty Eagle Band. And we can't forget the color guard, too. You see those ladies and gentlemen shining bright right there. The band is led by drum majors Christine Everwine, Paolo Ramirez, and Sydney Caston. Let's take a listen to their beautiful sound as they march their way towards the broadcast booth. Also, that was a big band. That's so many members. It's incredible.
They look incredible. They sound incredible, too. Well, here we have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler Stalwart Edition. It's owned by and operated also by Kelly and Brenda Atkerson. Take a look at this. It's coming down the roadway, making its way to our broadcast booth. Get this, Pure Grinch, okay, has approximately 4,000 lights. You can see it strolling down the street right now, and 400 Grinch and Whoville-themed items that are all on board. I wonder if you can spot them all. Pure Grinch hopes to have everyone's hearts grow at least 3 sizes as they celebrate this holiday season with family and friends, of course.
And you know what? I don't know about the Grinch, but they certainly are not stealing the joy from all of these parade goers.
No, they're not.
But they do look great.
Yeah, they do look absolutely great. And look at that. Believe in Christmas right here on the back of that.
Look at that wreath, too. That's beautiful.
I'm wondering if I could take that and put it on my door at home. Look at that. We got a hawk out of them, too.
All right, up next we have the Tarrant Area Food Bank. Making its 3rd appearance in the GM Financial Parade of Lights is Fort Worth's Red Bus, sponsored by the Kroger Company Zero Hunger, Zero Waste Foundation and the City of Fort Worth. Its mission is to provide resource assistance, nutrition, education, and nutritious food to communities with high levels of food insecurity. Now, the bus facilitates the delivery of these resources all throughout the area, including benefits and enrollment, emergency food relief, and leveraging partnerships across critical zip codes that need levels of high support for food.
Right. This year, obviously more so years than others, we certainly love to see people kind of giving back and pouring into the food bank, and then also tapping into the food bank whenever they truly do feel like them and their families need, obviously, a little bit of help this holiday season. Holidays are tough sometimes. Up next, Tarrant County College wants you to enjoy the show here tonight. But first, let's take a look at their exciting program.
The Film Collaborative Program is a fast-track program. It's basically certificates that you can earn in about 3 months.
We are a workforce education program. And what we do is we provide marketable skills that someone can actually go out and apply in the marketplace to make a living in media production.
We've partnered with groups like the Fort Worth Film Commission in order to create an innovative education program to quickly educate and quickly train people to get started on a film set.
My favorite part about being in this program is I love to teach. So I love media production and I love to teach other people how to do it. So to me, this is like the perfect job.
We actually have 3 certificate programs right now. Grip and lighting, hair and makeup, as well as light set construction. All 3 are in high demand. In fact, 100% of our graduates who have applied for jobs have been hired. We're currently adding 4 additional certificates. We're adding a camera department, a sound department, an art department, and a costume department certificate program coming in 2025. Tonight, we actually have the advanced screening for Taylor Sheridan's new show, Landman. We've had a lot of students who have actually worked on the production. And tonight's also a fantastic celebration of everything that we've accomplished in the last year and a half with this program. It is an innovative program, first of its kind in the state of Texas. Couldn't be more proud with the way that TCC has come together and supported this program. And the student success that we're seeing out of this program is phenomenal.
You know, we have many great television shows that are produced right here in Fort Worth, and some of the stars, they are here tonight. From Friday Night Lights and Longmire, say hello to Luann Stevens, and from Grey's Anatomy, and now Lawman, Bass Reeves. Also say hello to Kenesha Thompson, too, followed by more than 75 dancers that are along this route with them from 4 TCC dance companies, putting on a great show for us tonight, and obviously smiling and waving, too.
Yeah, they look great. And this is such a big crowd that's out here to support all these different parade participants tonight. By the way, I did see a sign. It said, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So what's your take? Is it a Christmas movie?
You know, I'm going to go with no. I didn't really feel the holiday cheer from Die Hard. I don't know if anybody, my dad might beg to differ. He loves Die Hard. We watch it a little too much at home, but, you know.
All right, well, here we've got some more folks that whether you believe in the Christmas spirit or not, here you have it. It is right here out in front of us for us to see tonight. We've got a beautiful group of young women and young men that are coming towards us. This next group is the DeLorean Owners Association. Established in 1983, this international organization is the oldest continuously running DeLorean organization in the world. This organization hosts exciting events such as the DeLorean Expos and the world-acclaimed international DeLorean event called Eurofest, held in Belfast, Northern Ireland, where the cars are actually made.
Wow, look at the doors. Looks like little Lambo doors. But we managed to put little lights all around them. I don't know how these crews do this stuff, but it is so cool to see. I'm fascinated by this stuff. Next up is Love That Door. They're showcasing their enchanting snow globe themed float here. Take a look. Featuring a stunning custom wrought iron pergola, a sleek aluminum lift and sliders here, and elegant pivot doors. You can experience the magic of exceptional craftsmanship this holiday season by enhancing your home with Love That Door.
Love it. That's a beautiful pergola. Oh my goodness, that was so pretty. Well, up next behind them is going to be someone that you might recognize. Sheriff Bill Wayburn is proud to represent the Tarrant County Sheriff's Posse as they make their way towards the convention center. And there they are, organized over 60 years ago. The Posse ensures and promotes our Western heritage and acts as a goodwill ambassador for the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department. Now, throughout the year, the Posse is involved in parades, rodeos, search and rescue, National Night Out, and other ceremonial events. The Tarrant County Sheriff's Posse is an all-volunteer organization led by Captain Sherry Gigliotti. And don't they look great?
Yeah. What is this on there? On the
Hi, Chef
little reflectors. Look at your waving.
They look
Hi,
great.
everybody. The little reflectors on there.
And again, let's just point out, these horses are all so well behaved. There is a lot going on out here, a lot of noises, a lot of lights, and they're all incredible.
Moving on now, the YMCA of Metropolitan Fort Worth is excited to introduce YMCA Modus Fit. That's a groundbreaking mobile fitness concept designed to extend its reach and impact within our community. It's a state-of-the-art gym on wheels, equipped with the latest fitness equipment like squat racks, battle ropes, kettlebells, and more to help keep Santa healthy and somewhat in shape. We do know he loves to eat a lot of cookies and milk, okay? It's available for special events, school events, and so much more. All you got to do is visit ymca.org for more information on classes and some of their events too.
And I mean, it looks like it's a fun workout too, because they were all having a great time.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, you got it.
I love to see it.
All right, we have had so much fun out here already tonight, but we know that there's even more excitement coming, including some more marching bands, some more parade floats. I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything. We've seen the Grinch. We haven't seen Santa Claus yet, but I've heard that he is here, so keep an eye peeled because Santa Claus could be coming around the corner at any minute.
Hey, Santa's coming to town. Literally.
And next we have the Harmony Science Academy Fort Worth Middle School presenting the Harmony Dancers Candy Cane Jingle Jazzers, a delightful holiday performance that promises to enchant audiences of all ages. Now you see them there, the Candy Cane Jingle Jazzers. They are a heartwarming seasonal celebration that captures the magic of the holidays through dynamic choreography and joyful music led by Coach Ellis, Coach Flores, and Coach Turner. Look at them dancing.
Hey, we've got some candy cane action back here. That's something we haven't seen. Candy canes. You can't have the holiday season without candy canes.
Love a candy cane.
I love me too. Love a candy cane too. Well, please welcome the Knights of Columbus coming up next. Wishing everyone a happy and a very Merry Christmas, and also a reminder to keep Christ in Christmas too as well. Of course, the reason for this season.
Christmas, Merry
Christmas,
Merry
Christmas.
Somebody make some noise! Merry Christmas!
That's the loudest I've ever heard a Catholic church. I'd love to hear it.
All right, up next, we've got something you are certainly going to hear, which is the South Hills High School Scorpion Band. The Scorpion Band recently competed in the 5A varsity level at the Region 30 UIL Marching Contest and received a superior rating, advancing to the UIL Area F competition. The band is supported by the South Hills Varsity Silver Dancers, the drill team, and is under the direction of Jorge Alaraco, Garrett Adams, and Mackenzie Ogborn. The principal, Rodrigo Durbin. Let's listen into them.
A parade without bands. Coming up next for you, though, Trinity Metro, connecting people to life. Molly the Trolley is adorned in festive blue lights to represent the new blue line that is coming to downtown Fort Worth. Oh, the Grinch! You decided to show up. We've been waiting on you. It's about time. Well, you know, we like to have fun here. What can I say? Anyways, a new blue line is coming down to downtown Fort Worth in the year 2025.
Yeah, Molly the Trolley, definitely a different color tonight. Usually you see it around town, it's green. Tonight, definitely blue. I mean, it's hard to miss. I would say that's at least tens of thousands of lights on Molly the Trolley today.
Who knows?
Looking great. All right, here we have, dressed in red and green, the Riverside Eagles cheerleaders, bringing holiday cheer to us all. The Riverside cheerleaders would like to wish everyone a cheery Christmas and a happy New Year.
They're elves. I see that clearly. They are definitely elves, little cheerleader elves. We love to see them. Okay. Oh. I like the cheer. I was just trying to hear.
Eagles.
Eagles.
They're spelling Eagles, yes. And they're doing a great job.
G-L-E-S. Got it. Go Eagles. Up next is the City of Fort Worth Park and Recreation Department. They are comprised of 22 community centers, park operations, log cabin village, aquatics, golf, administration, and the Nature Center, too. They are proudly serving the City of Fort Worth through various programs, events, and all of the services that they offer as well.
Have you ever been to the log cabin village?
I have not. You know, I've got a bucket list of all of the things and places that I want to try.
You can make your own candle at the log cabin village.
Okay, sign me up, because I burn them like they're going out of style. So I would love to make some of my
They'll let you dip your own. It's amazing.
That's cool.
All right. Well, they are proud to be here in Fort Worth with us tonight, downtown, making the streets illuminated with their fabulous parade float.
Again, the largest illuminated parade light show in Texas.
It's amazing.
It is amazing.
All right, and we got some golf carts from the city golf courses out here representing.
And they're waving and smiling too.
So this is a continuation of the Parks and Rec entry in the GM Financial 2024 Parade of Lights. They're taking the long way around. You know, the easiest point from point A to point B is a straight line. They're taking a little extra jaunt there.
Hey, the fleet at Parks and Recreations, it's big.
It's big.
In case you didn't know. I mean, they travel deep. Got about 6 groups. And they're, of course, excited to be here and kick off the holiday season with all of us here.
Now, coming right behind those last 3 golf carts is going to be the City of Fort Worth. Keep Fort Worth beautiful. The department is here to remind us that the city street sweepers keep streets clean, and they also keep them safe. They help to remove debris and keep our community as beautiful as ever. And so remember, do your part by disposing of trash properly this holiday season, and you can even volunteer to keep Fort Worth beautiful. That volunteer movement is actually sweeping the nation. And they also are keeping the streets of the parade swept tonight, which is great.
If you came out here earlier before the parade kicked off, when it was still daylight out, you probably noticed how clean Fort Worth actually was. It was spotless.
Pristine, yes.
Truly, thank you all so much for what you do for this incredible community. We want to tell you what we have coming up next, because I'm excited about this one. Deliverance Ministry and Healing Center USA International are agents of change and also giving back to the community through a variety of services and programs that they offer. Also outreach to the safe place for all to walk in their purpose and live out their destiny. You're seeing them right here.
And again, they are jamming out. We're having a great time.
Deliverance.
Oh, we got
Ministries.
a band. Look at that.
She's singing. She's got a mic out in the street. Excited about Jesus and excited about the holiday season. They're excited.
They're having a great time. For sure. They are having the best time, maybe of any parade entrance so far. Well, the next entry is in 2021. Texas A&M announced the construction of a 4-block high-rise campus in downtown Fort Worth, right across the street from the Water Gardens, and just last month celebrated the topping out of the first of 5 buildings slated for the campus. So on the float tonight, our Board of Regents Vice Chair Bob Albritton and his wife Mary Louise, Dean of Texas A&M Law School and Chief Operating Officer of Texas A&M Fort Worth, Bobby Audier, and his daughter May. They look fabulous.
Hey, and look at them all sitting up there. I love the cowboy hat too, by the way. Just saying. Great way to represent.
And the candy canes.
And the candy canes. There we go. We see candy canes again. We love to see them too. They're waving, and their float looks fabulous too, by the way.
All right, next we have 95.9 The Ranch. Local Texas country music is what you can always expect on the radio when you tune it to 95.9 The Ranch. A member of the Texas A&M University is also the Tarleton State, proud to partner with 95.9 The Ranch because they are the sound of Texas. You can download the Ranch app on Apple or Android to take the Ranch everywhere you want to go.
What a float.
And here we have Fort Worth ISD sending out wishes to Santa with the beautifully decorated float featuring members of the Fort Worth ISD communities. They want to say a big happy holidays to all y'all from Fort Worth ISD.
Happy holidays to all y'all.
All y'all.
Yes. Happy holidays to all of you.
Only in Fort Worth would you see a parade filled with cowboy hats.
And it is fitting. You will fit right in. It's us that's not fitting in. Where is our cowboy hats? I don't know. We'll get them out for next year. Well, we've got to show you another fan favorite. Northside High School presents Mariachi Espuelas de Plata. The group is organized in 1980 and has become a highly sought-after ensemble throughout the city, state, and even our nation. They are directed by Ramon Nino, Imelda Martinez, and John Olmos. Principal is Antonio Martinez. And today they share their sounds of the seasons with a medley of mariachi and Christmas hits.
And look at them coming towards the broadcast booth. They are not only illuminated, but they've got their beautiful outfits on, and they look incredible.
You know what? I think they look even better lit up like this at night. Gorgeous.
All right, and we're going to listen in because I think they have a performance for us as they come towards.
Oh, yeah, they're waiting to come our
here.
way, so they get right up next to our broadcast center so they can perform just for us. So as they make their way up, listen in and walk on over to the TV if you can.
And there we have Fort Worth Councilman Chris Nettles riding the joy of life with his family, who brings him joy every day. So when life gets hard, think of the joy in your life. A big happy holidays from Councilman Nettles.
Yeah. You and I are big on family. There is nothing and no one better to kick off this holiday season, of course, than with the ones that you truly love the most, all of your loved ones.
Oh, we've got some elves coming down the way.
Yep, here come the elves of Santa's Peppermint Runway. These helpers hail from the Fine Arts Department of Richard Alley Middle School. They include the Emerald Dazzler Dance Team and the handiwork of the art, choir, band, and theater students who accompany the sleigh by making sure Santa takes off safe and sound.
And up next, right behind them, is the St. George Catholic School, just minutes away from downtown Fort Worth. The school provides an education in a safe and joyful environment, educating compassionate, knowledgeable, Christ-centered students. And this year's theme is Jesus is the greatest gift. Now, the staff and students of St. George Catholic School wish you the gifts of peace and joy and love this Christmas season. And following right behind them, we have the nativity scene being pulled by a truck with a lot of excited kiddos on it.
These faces.
And it does look like coming right behind it is the Clark Custom Roofing with their stunning cross as well. A reminder to all of us to serve others this holiday season and all year round. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's incredible to see all of the work that goes into each of these parade floats, whether they were handcrafted by professionals or spent countless hours to put together.
It makes you wonder, I mean, how far in advance these groups and organizations really do prepare for this very night, just to show off all of their floats, their displays, and their costumes, too.
Well, their hard work is definitely appreciated because it really does make the Parade of Lights stand out, and that's why it is one of the most incredible parades in all of the United States. Now, earlier this evening, we did introduce you to a boy named Kyle with muscular dystrophy who's been waiting to see if his wish might be granted. Now, coincidentally, I actually had the opportunity to host the annual Wranglers and Wishes Gala for Make-A-Wish North Texas a couple of weeks ago, and you know what? Kyle was there. I want to show you what happened. I hear you are in love with some animals, so tell me about the San Diego Zoo. What makes that so special to you?
I can be able to go behind the scenes and pet the animals.
Which animal would you be most excited about? The tiger. Literally no hesitation. The tiger. Give the kid the big cats, right?
Kyle has been working with our team for months, dreaming, wondering, really digging into what is the thing. If you could have anything, what could it be? Well, tonight it's going to happen for Kyle.
Well, Kyle, hi. We have Alta here. She is a hyacinth macaw. Alta, can you wave? A little wave from Alta.
Tonight is exactly why we do what we do. His big, heartfelt wish was to go to the San Diego Zoo and have a wildly amazing experience there, and it's going to happen.
Kyle, you get to go to the San Diego Zoo. You're going to get a huge VIP experience. Okay, let's give another round of applause, y'all. We just granted a wish. Come on.
Granting the wishes of these kids with critical illness is exactly what we're meant to do. We have the honor and privilege of being able to say, hey, I know life has been hard, but guess what? We're the good news card. Good news is coming, and we are so blessed and honored that we get to be part of it.
And here they are. Give a huge warm welcome to Luke Wagner, Kyle Shook, and all of their families. GM Financial is proud to present Holiday Wishes, showcasing the North Texas Make-A-Wish Foundation and these two inspirational Make-A-Wish families.
Look at them go. The resilience that these families have, the hope, obviously the spirit, the heart. We certainly do tip our caps to those folks.
And we also see what these wishes mean to these families. Sure. I mean, they make a world of difference. Hello!
And they've got an exciting float to trail along behind them, too. We certainly are excited to see them here with us this evening. Well, Santa's reindeer are in Fort Worth working with the city's transportation and also the Public Works Department to make sure that they know how to safely cross the street when delivering packages for Christmas or maybe even from Santa too. They are following behind a bucket truck that is lighting the way to crosswalks along the street. Even Santa's flying reindeer. You know the importance of crosswalk safety.
Absolutely. And, you know, usually bucket lights turn the lights on whenever there's, you know, a power outage. But tonight, it's making sure the lights are already on for everybody here in downtown Fort Worth. Look at that gentleman having the time of his life.
The magic of the North Pole, certainly.
All right, next we have Tarrant County Judge Tim O'Hare bringing the magic of the North Pole to life. Joining him today are his wife, Kristen, and their 4 daughters, Katie, Emily, Juliana, and Amanda. A big trip to the North Pole would not be complete without some Christmas trees, so Frosty the Snowman's also there as well, and some towering presents. A big Merry Christmas from County Judge Tim O'Hare.
Another GM Financial Parade of Lights tradition that you're looking at right here on your screen. These beautiful horses and wagonette, they are ready for the holidays with their regal lights and the decorations on top too. Cartwright Ranch wishes everyone the best and the holiday season has to offer.
Now, one might say that that's a little tough act to follow, right? I mean, a horse-drawn carriage is hard to beat, but when you're talking about the holiday season, you can't talk about horses being in a parade without the Pooper Scooper team. It's a dirty job,
Scoopers, give them a round of
somebody has to do it.
Very, very important too as well. Okay, coming up next for you, here we have the Texas Girls Choir bringing holiday wishes for 62 years all around the world. The Texas Girls Choir believes in developing little girls' lives through the excellence of music. With various educational activities offered in this program, the girls, they get to experience an enrichment through music as well as leadership skills, grace, discipline, and respect for themselves, but also for others too. Girls between the ages of 6 on up to 13 are eligible to join.
And they sound great, by the way.
Beautiful too.
All right, next up we have the Fort Worth Police Department presents Code Blue. Citizens on patrol under the Code Blue umbrella volunteer as additional eyes and ears for the Fort Worth Police Department. Citizens patrol their neighborhoods and report suspicious and/or criminal activity, keeping the area safe. Now, riding with their officers tonight is going to be the Councilwoman Jeanette Martinez, representing District 11.
And up next, we want to obviously give a warm welcome, that is, to our next guests that are coming up here.
Yeah, we've got another drill team, maybe even another marching band coming down the way of the parade. But tonight we've seen so much fun. I mean, we've seen Big Bird, we've seen a nativity scene, we've seen a snow globe made out of a pergola.
We've seen the Grinch.
Still not seen Santa Claus.
Well, we've seen snow, but
we've seen
bubbles. I keep calling them snow. It feels like bubbles. I mean, it is Texas, so it's only fair.
All right, this is more of the Fort Worth Police Department making their way. Again, Code Blue is something that everyone in the city of Fort Worth can be a part of. It's all about watching your neighborhood, making sure that there's nothing suspicious going on, and if you do see something, say something.
Right. So holiday season, we want to love on everyone too, but also keep everybody safe. So we're so thankful for these.
We don't need porch pirates stealing gifts off the porches these holidays.
None of those.
None of them.
Oh, please welcome what's coming up next is Silver Stars Drill Team. They are an award-winning dance team committed to promoting scholarship, sisterhood, and service to the North Crowley community. The Silver Stars Drill Team, they've earned over 300 show-stopping awards over the past decade, including state grand champions. They won that title back in 2023.
And you're hearing what's right behind them, which is going to be the award-winning Mighty Panther Marching Band. Right behind them, and that is from North Crowley High School. The Mighty Panther Band has earned consistent sweepstakes ratings at competitions all across the state since their inception in 2000. Directors of the band are Chris Samples, Stephen Grant, and Stephen Farrell. Sapphire Guard instructor is Tristan Porter.
Crowley ISD very well represented here tonight, which we, of course, love to see them in this year's Parade of Lights.
And as they get here, let's take a little listen to hear their performance. That was, again, the Mighty Panther Marching Band from North Crowley High School. Again, they have been an award-winning band, and they are followed by their cheerleaders, the Panther cheerleaders.
And the camera loves these girls. As soon as the camera pans to them, they light up in their faces, the smiles. I love the Santa hats, too.
And here we have a chicken.
It's a chicken.
It's a chicken, but it's not just any chicken.
Yeah, your eyes are not just deceiving you. Up next here is Babe's Chicken Dinner House. They're known for their delicious fried chicken and chicken fried steak. Babe's food is made from scratch with original recipes passed down throughout the Vineyard family for generations. Babe's is served family table style with large portions. They're definitely not stingy, and unlimited sides too. So you can visit one of their 10 DFW locations holidays, or have them cater at your next event.
And let me tell you, they cater a lot of our holidays because my husband's side of the family eats a lot of food, and those boys can fill up on
Who
Babe's
doesn't
chicken,
love chicken?
easily.
Fried
Yes.
chicken is a favorite.
For sure. Up next, oh, is that Elvis? Do we have Elvis in the building? Well, let's talk about the VIP Kings Barber College. Based in Fort Worth, VIP Kings Barber College is dedicated to giving back to the community with free haircuts. They're now enrolling future barbers, so you can check them out online to learn more.
Hey, what do I have to do to get a haircut like him? Like the king himself.
Yeah. But it is incredible to see what VIP Kings does to just, lend a helping hand to anyone that needs it this holiday season. It's awesome.
Absolutely. And as they roll on by, let's show you what we have coming up here next for you. We've got another dazzling parade favorite for you. Ballet Folklorico Quetzal is here to sprinkle a little fiesta magic. How Mexico celebrates its holidays with its carnival of color and also one of joy. Dancers tell stories passed down through generations with their movement here.
But it looks like we have more of the VIP Kings barbershop rolling through. They came in style. Oh, and look! We've got some snow falling in Fort Worth on an 80-degree day.
And now here it is.
We've been waiting for it.
And they're so much fun, too. Look at them rolling by. Featuring Castillo, Pyrotecnico, and 2 Toros de Fuego, sending everyone the brightest of holiday wishes.
Now, this is the Ballet Folklorico Quetzal. And there you have it, guys. That is Fiesta Navideña, the Christmas party. And that is truly a Christmas party. Look at that incredible parade entry.
Oh, my goodness. What is this right here? Wow. This is featuring Castillo Pyrotecnico and 2 Toros de Fuego, sending everyone the brightest of holiday wishes. Wow, look at this right here.
Wow.
I can tell.
It's a bull.
It's a bull.
It's
lit
kind of
up
a bull.
in illuminated lights.
Oh, look at those
the
beautiful
costumes,
dresses.
the
Oh, my
dresses,
goodness.
The float. Everything is full of color. It's vibrant.
They look incredible.
It sounds like fireworks. We've got dancers coming behind them. You can't help but turn around and look. A gorgeous pinata there on the back of this float.
Oh, they look fabulous. Look at them.
The headgear, too. That's my favorite. Stunning.
By the way, we want to point out the fact that there are over 100 parade participants just in entries tonight. Obviously, we've seen that the entries can have dozens, if not hundreds of participants in each of them, but we have over 100 different organizations, local schools, local businesses represented in the parade tonight. So to see Fort Worth and the community really buy into what the Parade of Lights is all about is truly what makes this so magical.
Hey, if you live in North Texas, you know that tonight this is certainly the place to be, right? Everybody wants to be here. If you're not here, you better be watching. It's not a party without Elmo.
And by the way, we've seen Big Bird, but now we've seen Elmo, another one of the children and family favorites, Elmo himself. This larger-than-life Elmo balloon was sponsored by the Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, bringing extra joy to the parade this year. And you can see he stands really tall in his iconic red fur, big welcoming smile. Elmo represents the Chamber's commitment to family, community, and creating memorable moments that bring us all together. And by the way, he is having to duck just a little bit.
He might be a little bit bigger than a Big Bird was. I don't know.
Might be, but he is about to have to duck down just a little bit.
He's sitting inside of a little gift box there, too. We love Sesame Street. It brings back so many memories, of course, to so many in their childhood. Well, here we have the Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. They're founded to serve as a vibrant force to economic growth. The Fort Worth Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has been dedicated to fostering a strong, positive business community for over 4 decades now, supporting minority-owned enterprises across the city. Feliz Navidad from the members of the Chamber team.
And now we've seen Cookie Monster and a couple of other friends on Sesame Street.
The rest of Sesame Street in tow.
There are so many businesses that make Fort Worth so special, and one of those is Alcon Vision. Alcon has been a part of Fort Worth for more than 75 years with one simple goal: innovating eye care for today's patient.
Holidays on Main Street. Stunning. Happy holidays, everybody.
They have a great stereo system at Alcon.
One of the loudest that we've heard yet, but we love them when it's loud. Well, let's show you what we have coming up next for you. Before they come, Artes de la Rosa, celebrating 25 years of preserving, promoting, and interpreting the art, culture, and history of the Latino community, featuring cartoneria, the traditional paper-based craft of 3-dimensional sculptures. Take a look at this when you can. It's with paper mache. Here we see coming up here. I know you can see it looks like Frosty the Snowman is coming up first, but right there behind that float, I can't really quite tell
I
or
think
make out what
Frosty
it is just yet.
might actually be the one made out of the paper mache.
I think so.
That's
you know what? You're right. There he goes.
Look at
Frosty the
that.
Snowman. Gorgeous. So here we see 4 beautiful, iconic pieces. They're all handcrafted, that is, by a local artist, Sam Vega. Artes de la Rosa wishes you all feliz fiestas navideñas.
Those are incredible. Look at the intricate detail of all of those.
Look at that. Are they in PJs? I missed the memo.
Anything goes when it's the Christmas spirit.
Who doesn't want to be in Christmas PJs right now? That's great. And we have to wave.
Y'all look fabulous.
Yeah, they are fabulous.
All right, coming up right behind them, this is 1963 American La France ex-Fort Worth Aerial from the Texas Disaster Response Pool, and they are proud to sponsor Bikers Against Child Abuse, an organization with the intent to create a safer environment for abused children. They partner with local and state officials who refer active abuse cases to them through their agency and also child liaisons. This partnership helps empower wounded friends to no longer be afraid of the world in which they live.
So important, too. So important, yeah.
All right, we're gonna, talk to the crowd behind us.
It's been a while since we've checked in.
Fort Worth, are y'all having a good time? All right, on the count of 3, I want you to name the best parade float you've seen yet. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We love to hear how excited the crowd is here. And there's always such a big showing and such a sea of thousands of families that come out every single year. It's good to see all of those faces.
And remember, there is a competition going on, because there will not only be a grand finale winner of tonight's parade entries, but there's also going to be some novice categories, some professional categories. But regardless, let me just tell you, I'm not a judge, and for good reason, because they've all looked fabulous. They've all been so unique, and they've all, most importantly, been illuminated, which this is the biggest illuminated parade in Texas, so you need a few lights on there.
Absolutely, and we're certainly going to see some more. We're not going to let you down. There is so much more to come. So let's welcome the Lake Worth High School Bullfrog Band, affectionately known as the Sound of Lake Worth and the pride of the Lake Worth area. The Bullfrog Band consistently achieves superior ratings and Best in Class awards. Students of the Bullfrog Band routinely make ATSSB region, area, and all-state bands, and medal at the UIL state solo and ensemble contest too. And we're hearing it right here in the Parade of Lights this year.
All right, and as they make their way closer, we're going to pause for a second to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Lake Worth High School Bullfrog Band. What else?
What?
The bullfrogs came with sleigh bells. I saw a few sleigh bells in their marching band.
What's a bullfrog without sleigh bells?
And a bullfrog without the mascot. The mascot even making his way down downtown Fort Worth streets.
It's good to see the school spirit.
Coming up right behind them, we have another area high school that we are proud to introduce to you tonight, the Arlington Heights High School Stingerettes dance team. The Stingerettes are led by the social officer Sonia Brown, First Lieutenant Shad Putillo, and Second Lieutenant Brooklyn McKibe, as well as co-captain Jersey Williams, co-captain Majesty Carpenter, and captain Alina Robertson. They are under the direction of Andrea Livingston, and they look fabulous too.
Sassy. And candy canes too.
By the way, we should point out that at this point in the parade route, they've already been marching and dancing down about 6 to 10 city blocks. So they're probably a little tired by now, but they're still bringing such energy and excitement to the streets of downtown Fort Worth this evening.
But like so many of us, they have been getting ready for tonight for weeks and weeks and weeks and preparing. They're so excited, so we're certainly sure that they have prepped and prepared to walk those 6 to 10 blocks just to join us here tonight. So coming up next for you, we have Zimmerer Kubota. Now, proudly supporting the North Texas area by providing quality Kubota equipment for over 40 years now. Stop by one of their 6 locations for rental sales, parts, and services as well. Please visit ZimmererKubota.com for more information.
And they've got not only the four-wheelers out, but they've also got the big old tractor, the Kubota tractor as well. And even the tractor. Mr. Farmer himself brought the tractor out and is brightening the streets of downtown Fort Worth.
Right, the Kubota tractor's got a snowflake on the front. It's illuminated in lights. Mr. Grinch is driving behind the wheel. And there's about 4 or 5 of them in tow.
Looking great. And the side-by-sides are looking bright as well as those Kubota side-by-sides are moving along right down the parade route.
With ornaments on top, too. I see those.
What's your favorite float been so far? What's the one that stands out to you?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. There's so many that I would say I'm really big with bands. I would say the Arlington Band was really my favorite.
Arlington Heights was fabulous. Big Bird was great. Elmo was great too. I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything here tonight, but it just goes to show the diversity and also the inclusion that is the GM Financial Fort Worth Parade of Lights. Literally, you can be any kind of float. You can be a horse. You can be whatever you want to be. A school bus, a fire truck.
Yeah, that's what Fort Worth is. This community is so diverse. We're representing a number of different cultures here too, and that's exactly what we want to feel during this holiday season, is included and warm and embraced and all celebrating together.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and go right to our next group, which is an entry all about dance, the Cosmopolitan Dance Theater. It is all based in Fort Worth, and this year's entry by them is accompanied by Fort Worth's premier homeschool sports organization, the Atlas Rattlers Diamondback Dancers Drill Team. The Diamondbacks are on an open donation-based middle and high school drill team. A big happy holidays from Cosmo and the Atlas Rattlers Diamondbacks.
And waving there with those shiny little palms and those big bright smiles too, along with this beautiful float that is lit up quite literally like a Christmas tree right here behind them. And it looks like a sleigh full of girls there on the back. Well, look at this here. The Fort Worth Aces Baseball Club is a premier youth baseball organization. They're founded right here in Fort Worth by Coach Ronnie Cardenas, and in 2010, and co-owner Coach Raul Aragon joining in 2015. The Aces organization welcomes players all the way from 6 to 18 years old and is home to many of the top competitive baseball players across DFW, that is, with representation on various high school teams and college teams too as well.
And by the way, when you play for the Fort Worth Aces, it's not just a baseball team, it is family. And you can see the whole family is joining in on the fun tonight with a baseball-themed float that is sure to be one of the brightest we've seen so far.
Everybody's waving, everybody's excited.
You know, boats sometimes have capacity limits. You wonder if these trucks have a capacity
there's no
limit.
limits
There's
here.
no limit tonight. No rules apply.
Parade of lights. Yeah, no limits.
They look great. And coming up right behind them, we have the Academy Musical Theater Company from the Fort Worth Academy of Fine Arts, sponsored by the American Cancer Society, performing your favorite Christmas hits. As they get a little closer, let's take a listen to what they're singing for us tonight. Having a great time.
Yeah, it makes you want to start boogieing
Fort
too.
Worth Academy of Fine Arts has some of the most talented youth in all of Fort Worth. And here's some more talented youth coming right behind them.
Yeah, take a look at this. We know that it's been such a beautiful night here. This big moment is almost upon us, and leading the way is the Santa Band. They're from O.D. Wyatt High School. Let's hear from band director Dr. Delton Brown and some of his very talented students. And here they are, the Oscar Dean Wyatt High School Marching Band. They're located in South Central Fort Worth. O.D. Wyatt has a proud tradition of excellent performing art programs. 90% of the students in band are in college preparatory honors or advanced placement classes. Drum major is Ja'Cory Harris, and the principal at O.D. Wyatt is Dr. Armando Gallegos.
And they call them the Santa Band for good reason, because they are leading it off for the big man himself. We've been waiting. We've been waiting hours.
I know.
Hours
we've been waiting
for Santa Claus to make his way down to the convention center right in front of where we are broadcasting. And I can tell you the moment is just a little moment away.
Literally a drum roll. Yeah, we've been waiting. We've been excited. Everybody's pumped up behind us. We're all on pins and needles on the edge of our seats. And I believe we just heard that he's coming.
He is. Here comes the star of the show rounding the corner. We've got Santa and Mrs. Claus bringing this magical holiday season. What a spectacular night it has been, and this is just the cherry on top.
Yep, Santa Claus. We said he was coming to town, and here he is. He and Mr. Claus, Madison. We want to thank, of course, everyone for joining us for the 42nd annual GM Financial Parade of Lights tonight.
And just like Santa Claus, you hope that you've been on the nice list this year. We hope that you've enjoyed this parade and the broadcast as well. Brought to you by GM Financial and also Downtown Fort Worth Initiatives, Inc. Look at that beautiful parade.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's
the
just
nutcrackers.
stunning.
I mean, the lights truly is fascinating as well. And look at Santa.
Yeah. Santa and Mrs. Claus, presented by Downtown Fort Worth, Inc. And by the way, on behalf of Downtown Fort Worth Initiatives, Inc. and our title sponsor, GM Financial, we hope that you have a safe and a happy holiday season.
Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates are